Hey, today I want to show a little quick video on how to play one of our favorite games, Trashketball. Kobe! So this game, you want to put your kids in groups of 3 or 2. You know, if you have an odd couple out. You don't want to go groups of 4 because it just those are really a bit too big in my opinion. In each group, they're going to establish a team name and a team gesture. The team gesture is very similar to what Ben Slavic and Tina recommend with the word chunk game. And so with the team gesture, whenever their group is called on for their answer, they have to stand up and do say their team name and do their team gesture in unison. So they might stand up and let's say their team name is Los Perros. They'd have to stand up and say Los Perros and do that team gesture in unison. If they don't do it in unison, you go on to the next group. How do we call in groups? So, the first thing you're going to do when you call out a problem, and typically I just use sentences from that week's story that we've done in class. So I'll pull out a sentence and I'll just pick out a sentence and I'll read to the class and in Spanish, and the groups will huddle up, talk it over, make sure they've decided what the answer is, and then I have a bucket here and I will pull a name, a flashcard name of one of my students from within the class. So I used to pull animal stamp stickers as I assigned each group an animal stamp, but then that led to just really one person from each group carrying the weight of the review. And so now with this, I have little baggies of each class period with all the students' names in them. And so if I'm playing with 5th period, and then I'll just pull out a card, Paco. All right, Paco's group. So Paco's group is the team that has to get up and do their team name, team gesture, but then Paco is the one that has to answer. So you're really reinforcing that the team is reviewing with each other to make sure every person in the group is sure of what the answer is, so that in case whoever is called on, each person knows what the answer is going to be. I found that a really common mistake with review games, in my opinion, is that teachers do not create this incentive for every single student to be involved in the game. You'll see a lot of games that only involve maybe 2 students at a time up at the board doing something, or maybe you call on one student. Maybe it's 2 students' turns to play Jeopardy or something. So you want to create this incentive for every single student to be invested and involved in the game. And so with this random drawing of names, you're making sure that each student is involved. So I call on Paco's group. Paco's group stands up. Los Perros. Rah! Oh, good. Y'all did it in unison. Great job. Okay. All right. Paco's going to answer. Now, if Paco misses the phrase by one word in English, then I will say, all right, you missed it by 1 word. You can turn to your group. Your group can help you out. And so only one person from his group can correct that one thing that he messed up. So then, if they get it right, I give them about 10 seconds, and this is where the fun begins. I give them about 10 seconds. I usually have a ball boy who has the ball at all times. Ball boy gives them the ball, and they have 10 seconds for each person from their group to shoot. Okay? Now, the way I have my Trashketball groups set up is so there's my blue trash bin at the end, and then I have these red squares, and behind if a kid stands behind each red square, that's worth 1 point. So, and then these squares back up all the way to 7. So the kids can decide how far they want to shoot from, and then whatever points they get, they add up those points they get from their team. They add up together. And then that's how they keep track of their score throughout the game. And then we'll play this as many rounds as possible. And the winning group gets boletos. I do a ticket system in my classroom. where students earn tickets by participating, answering questions correctly, volunteering, winning review games, and they use those tickets to either pay tickets to go to the bathroom or charge their phone in my classroom. And then also about twice a term we'll do a raffle, and the kids put any bonus tickets into the raffle bucket. The raffle bucket is just another Folgers bucket with they write their names on them, and so then tickets, just a standard ticket, and they write their name on the back. And if I draw their ticket during raffle day, they get some candy, they get a Capri Sun, and I'm also write their name down throw some extra credit points their way. So the tickets are another great positive classroom management tool that I use to really encourage kids to be involved and participate and volunteer. So that's Trashketball. The day is about to get going here. Hopefully I'll have some great clips of the kids playing Trashketball for y'all. And thanks for watching.
Alguien robó el banco. Tú robaste el banco. Rosa! Alright, shh.
1, 2, 3. Coronas.
Muy bien, very good. Alright, Rosa.
Someone robbed the bank. You robbed the bank.
Muy bien. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
It's over. And
1.
Okay, here we go. Remember your tenses. Era verde y tenía 2 ojos azules. 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 Antonio! All right. Shh.
1, 2, 3.
No T-Roar. Good. Okay. The answer? Shh.
He was green and had 2 blue eyes.
Very good. 10, 9, 8, 7. Bebió la poción y transformó a humano.
Where am I at? Oh, wait, there you go.
Nacho!
Oh my
Stop it. Is this for like trying to make sure we're actually
Best group ever. Okay, wait, hold your hand up. Hey, Nacho, wait on you.
3, 2, 1.
Peros. Okay.
Okay. She drank the potion and transformed into a human.
Very good.
So where's the
10, 9, 8,
Ooh, Garbo!
6.
Say Garbo. Put some